Flag! March!
Pledging my allegiance,
Clap!
America the Lord, for this is my country to have and to hold.
Mr. O'Donnell, host the national colors.
Mr. Kelly, host the national colors.
Veterans Club, present harm.
Glory and honor. And it is in the precious, priceless, and majestic name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ, we pray.
Veterans Club, attention. Mr. O'Donnell, host the service colors.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's done, and the army goes rolling along. Then it's hi, hi, hey, the army's on its way. Count all the cannons well and strong. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along.
It's easy to lose sight of what Memorial Day means while looking ahead to summer, planning the barbecue, a trip to the pool, or the beach. But this day signifies much more than just a 3-day weekend. A veteran, whether active duty, retired, National Guard, or Reserve, is someone who, at one point in his or her life, wrote a blank check made payable to the United States of America for an amount up to and including their life. All veterans gave some, but we are here today to honor those who gave their all. Memorial Day is a solemn day of remembrance for those who made the ultimate sacrifice serving in the American Armed Forces. You honor their memory by your presence here today. It is my pleasure to introduce Solivita resident and Solivita Veterans Club member, Professor Tom Gallagher, to recite an appropriate poem. Tom?
This poem is called Just a Common Soldier by A. Lawrence Vaincourt. He was getting old and paunchy, and his hair was falling fast, and he sat around the Legion telling stories of the past, of a war that he had fought in, and the deeds that he had done. In his exploits were his buddies. They were heroes, every one. And though sometimes to his neighbors his tales became a joke, all his Legion buddies listened, for they knew whereof he spoke. But we'll hear his tales no longer, for old Bill has passed away, and the world's a little poorer, for a soldier died today. He will not be mourned by many, just his children and his wife, for he lived an ordinary and quite uneventful life. Held a job, raised a family, quietly going on his way, and the world won't notice his passing, though a soldier died today. When politicians leave this earth, their bodies lie in state, while thousands note their passing and proclaim that they were great. Papers tell their whole life stories from the time that they were young, but the passing of a soldier goes unnoticed and unsung. Is the greatest contributions to the welfare of our land a guy who breaks his promises and cons his fellow man? Or the ordinary fellow who in times of war and strife goes off to serve his country and offers up his life? A politician's stipend and the style in which he lives are sometimes disproportionate to the service that he gives. For while the ordinary soldier who offered up his all is paid off with a medal or perhaps a pension small. It's so easy to forget them, for it was so long ago that the old bills of our country went to battle, but we know. It's not the politicians with their compromise and ploys who won for us the freedom that our country now enjoys. Should you find yourself in danger, with enemies at hand, would you want a politician with his ever-shifting stand? Or would you prefer a soldier who has sworn to defend his home, his kin and country, and would fight until the end? He was just a common soldier, and his ranks are growing thin. But his presence should remind us that we may need his like again. For when countries are in conflict, then we find the soldier's part is to clean up all the troubles that the politicians start. If we cannot do him honor while he's here to hear the praise, then at least let's give him homage at the ending of his days. Perhaps just a simple headline in a paper that would say, "Our country is in mourning, for a soldier died today."
It is now my great pleasure to introduce club member John Robinson, who's the trustee of the Veterans Club of Solivita Scholarship Foundation, to introduce the 2016 scholarship recipients. John?
Good morning. As David mentioned, my name is John Robinson, and I am the trustee and chairman of the Veterans Club of Solivita Scholarship Foundation. And we have some very special guests to introduce this morning. However, before I do, just some brief background on our organization. The Veterans Club of Solivita Scholarship Foundation awards college scholarships each year to highly deserving students that are graduating from high school, as well as accredited junior ROTC programs. Over the 8 years of its existence, the foundation has presented 24 scholarship packages with an ever-increasing value per award. We are very proud to do this on behalf of our Veterans Club and the Solivita community. I should mention that the Solivita Computer Club is our highly valued partner in providing the state-of-the-art technology component of our awards to help our winners have essential tools to succeed in college. We are extremely grateful to them for their generous and loyal support. Thank you to Walter Fair and the Computer Connection. It is my pleasure now to introduce our 3 recipients for 2016 and their guests. They each sent us applications that demonstrated excellence in academics, leadership, and volunteerism. They earned their awards through hard work, perseverance, sacrifice, and dedication. I would ask them to please stand when I call their name and make themselves known, wave so you can be seen. For the sake of time, I would ask please hold the audience applause until the end of all the introductions. From Celebration High School, our first recipient is Gerard Captasuner. I understand the impulse. Now, I believe some of his guests are over here to my left. If they would just wave. His mother is here, Tanya Marti. Yes, okay, wave your hand high. That's Mom. And his father, Victor Carbone. Welcome, sir. His brother and sister, Raphael and Kathleen Captasuner. And his friends came, Nick Pavone, Amanda Laracuerte, and Inez Laracuerte. Please wait. Okay. Thank you. Our next recipient from Haines City High School, please welcome Andrew Grant. Okay. Can't applaud too much. And his mom is with him, Mrs. Beulah Grant. And finally, our recipient from Liberty High School is Dariel Kiez Davila. We welcome all of you as our honored guests, and congratulations to all our winners and their families. We really did see some of the most outstanding application packages we've seen in the 8 years of the foundation's existence. So, fine job to all these fine young people. I would now like to invite Gerard Captasuner to come forward to make a few brief remarks on behalf of all of our recipients. Gerard?
Thank you for having me here today. I wrote down something so I can tell you guys. I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous. Each May, the United States celebrates a day called Memorial Day. Memorial Day was first widely observed in May 1868. The celebration commemorated the sacrifices of the Civil War, and the proclamation was made by General John A. Logan. Following the proclamation, participants decorated graves of more than 20,000 Union and Confederate soldiers. In years since World War I, the day has become a celebration of honor for those who died in all America's wars, as well as those who are veterans and are current members of the U.S. military. In 1971, Memorial Day was declared a national holiday. The United States celebrates this holiday the last Monday of May. It's a day to remember those who gave their lives so that we can enjoy the freedoms we have today. I have great respect for all those who gave their lives fighting for and protecting our country. It is important that we recognize those who serve their country and help preserve life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in the United States of America. Thank you.
Gerard is graduating from Celebration High School and the Air Force JROTC Battalion at Celebration High. In conclusion, these are our nation's future leaders and contributing members of society. If you would like to assist our foundation within its mission, please contact any Veterans Club officer or any foundation committee member. Thank you very much.
And cut, preset, part. Order, part. Veterans Club, parade, rest. Stand at ease. Celeste Lauer is going to sing God Bless America for us.
God bless America.
Please join in.
Land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the valleys to the ocean, wide with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home.
Thank you, Celeste.